Here we are again. Okay, so I'm going to rant about X Class again, okay? Well, as I watch the race here. Lap 21 of 78, tires are starting to grain up. Monaco is tires. The actual race for Monaco is qualifying. That's it. That's when they blow the cars out. The race pace is 6 seconds slower than the qualifying laps. For me, that's so anti race mentality, because the guy out front is just not going to let you get past him. He's going to save his tires. He's going to, you know, regulate the race pace. Everybody is, Formula One is a business that is regulated intensely, and it's the bean pushers. Why the hell do the bean pushers, these fuckers, why the hell do the bean pushers get to say who gets to do what and how much money you can spend and what you can do, right? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. They're bean counters and pencil pushers, or pencil counters and bean pushers, whatever. For them, they're trying to regulate a business. That means the cars aren't going as fast as they can. The cars aren't able to pull as many G's in the corner as they could, okay? The crowd doesn't get the amount of entertainment they could. The unpredictability. Who's going to win today? Is it possible that Williams is going to win today? Well, I understand that not everyone could race if we had an X Class, because the amount of money that would be spent to compete in an X Class would be fucking absurd, because people would be, once again, bringing cars to the track where you'd be going, holy shit, it has 4 tires in front. Remember that? Remember the 3-wheel designs? Remember all the crazy shit that people tried? Come on. I mean, we need an X Class. And this is what we do. Okay, fuck the bean pushers and this whole organization that needs to be supported by Formula One. Okay? Trust me, there's probably thousands of people making gigantic fucking salaries, plus the CEOs and their bonuses and the owners' bonuses, and okay? There's a lot of money that gets sucked out of Formula One because it's run as a business. I say we need an X Class that's run by the teams. And basically, if you can pass safety, in other words, all the safety regulations that keep drivers safe now must be included in your design. And anything else you come up with, that's even more to it, okay? But we are only concerned with wheelbase and weight. You want 2 engines? Run fucking 2 engines. You want whatever engine you want to run, you can run. Aerodynamics? You want a computer-controlled aerodynamics on your car? You got it. Whatever you want to do and whatever your mind can come up with, okay? We let, all the current teams do that. You see, you know why they don't want Ferrari in? It's not because it would dilute the money pool. I think they want $500 million just to let you get in the game. It's bullshit. The way Formula One is run, for me, is just fucking tragic. Let the teams have a not a winner take all, but first, second, and third place split the prize money. And I'll guarantee you that we're talking about Super Bowl kind of money. Easy. Tracks would pay you a ridiculous amount of money to run on their tracks. People would want to see that, because unfortunately Monaco displays tires. It's all tires. That's it. Okay, the guy out front, he runs the race pace whatever he wants, 6 seconds slower than qualifying. 6 seconds. At Monaco, 6 seconds in a Formula One car? Do you know how much distance that is? Because they don't have to. No one's going to pass them. But if somebody shows up on a weekend, you have no fucking idea. And this guy shows up and he's got 3 wheels on each side. He's got a 6-wheel drive car. You know that at that point you're screwed. You didn't, you brought a 4-wheel gun to a 6-wheel knife fight. I don't know. We need the X class. Same thing with drag racing, with most sports that are overly regulated by a body that sucks a gigantic amounts of money out of it. Okay, so that they can own, like it's like owning a basketball team or a football team or any other kind of sport that's organized in a manner that is regulated to an incredible fucking degree, so that all of the players feel like they're being treated fair. That's how you keep players from leaving your team that are great players. And I understand that's how Formula One is. That's why Ferrari gets paid more money than anyone else, just because they're Ferrari. Go look at how the money's distributed. Maybe you didn't know that, okay? That Ferrari gets paid Ferrari money because they're so iconic, I guess, that they get paid, like, I don't know, 200, 300 million extra dollars simply because they're Ferrari. Well, that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking politics. That's what happens when you have businessmen running race drivers. I mean, at any time, the teams could just say, you know what, we're going to start our own. Remember IRL, right? IndyCar got to the point where there were so many people willing to leave, talented drivers willing to leave, that they went and attempted to start their own league. The trouble was is they were, again, an overly regulated fucking, everyone kind of knew, okay, Penske's fastest car today, they're going to win. And Penske would be the fastest car and they would win. Well, you might as well watch the first 5 laps, skip forward, watch the last 5 laps. I mean, unless you're into it for the accidents or whatever, okay? Because the probability that, Williams is going to win today at Monaco that I'm watching, no, not going to happen. So, I don't know. Yeah. X-Class. X-Class. That's what we need. I'm talking wheelbase and weight. And anything else, any design, any creation that these teams want to bring, okay? And then make sure that they have a payday. Okay, you make a deal with the TVs and track owners where the teams get paid cash that weekend. It's not separated. An organization doesn't take half of it so they can pay their bloated, bonuses every year. And just like any contest, okay, it's not a series of races. It's a race right now. Boom. You can come and race, or you don't have to come and race because there's no points involved. There's no world championship X class at the end. See? Individual events that the drivers and teams can bring a car to. You can still run Formula One. But if you put a big enough prize out there, okay, $400 million, $500 million, we're talking Super Bowl kind of TV money here. And trust me, every race fan that I know of would watch, because it would be worth it just to see what people bring on the weekend, what kind of changes they made, what kind of designs showed up. Wouldn't it be amazing to have, 30 cars line up and every one of them look different? Some with more wheels, some with more engines, some taller, some flatter, some fatter. All I would be concerned with is weight and wheelbase, to put a physics restriction on what they could do, so it didn't get too ridiculous. But the cars could only be so wide, so long, and have to weigh so much. After that, it's all open. X-Class. Would you watch it? I bet you would. I know I would. Absolutely, I would be an insanely dedicated fan who face painted himself and went to the races kind of fan. Okay, for an X class where I didn't know who was going to win. I didn't even know what kind of car they were going to bring. Is it going to have 6 wheels, 3 on each side, or 2 motors? You know what I mean?